Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to the channel once again. This is the English version of the same video that I had previously made regarding the conversion of Rx100 into Rx135 5-speed. So basically we'll be discussing all the components that will be required to change or convert the same motorcycle into a 5-speed. So Rx100 is completely different machine and 5-speed is quite a different machine. There is almost a generation gap of 10 years. So you will definitely need to change majority of the components from Rx100 motorcycle to make it a 5-speed. So we'll discuss one by one each of them. Each of the components will be discussed separately in the same video. There are almost around 7 to 8 components that you will need to change to get a perfect 5-speed out of your Rx100. So let's start the video without any further. So first and foremost, the component that you will need to change is the gearbox. Gearbox assembly of Rx100 and 135 5-speed is quite different. They are 5-speed gears, and even the the gear changer or gear drum is quite different from the 100. So you will need to change it to a 5-speed gearbox, a complete assembly, which might cost you in the range of 10 to 15k depending upon place and seller's mood. Definitely seller's mood, I'll say, because there is no market price for all these products. It's all varying upon the place and the. So coming to the second component, that is the cylinder kit. You need to change the cylinder kit as well. You have to switch the cylinder kit of Rx100 with a 5-speed one. So there is a huge difference in the cubic capacity as well as the ports of both the cylinders. So to manage a cylinder of 5-speed on your Rx100 casing, you'll definitely need to change the connecting rod. Connecting rod of 100 and a 5-speed is quite different. So you need to go for a 135 or a 5-speed crank on the same flywheel weight. Okay, the flywheel weight of the crank, the round ones, will be same on the place. It has a slight difference of some slightly 10 to 20 grams differences there in between a 100 and a 5-speed or a 135 crank weights, but still it is manageable and you can go with the existing crank weights. Just you need to replace the connecting with a 5-speed or a 135 one. So once you get it replaced, get the pistons, and you can change the complete setup of block, piston and the connecting. So these are the two components from which you will be able to make the engine of a 5-speed out of 100. And to run the 5-speed engine very perfectly, you need to match the timing of the coils and the CDI. So to match those timings, you will need to replace the magnet coil, that is flywheel, magnet coil, and the CDI unit that is placed below the tank. So these three things also need to be changed. Then your complete engine will be of the 5-speed. Coming to the fifth component that you will need to replace is the transmission part. Taking into the transmission part, we need to change the clutch setup. Clutch setup of 100 is a lightweight clutch and with lesser number of plates. Definitely you have to go with a Rx135 clutch setup. Rx135 and Rx135 4-speed and 5-speed both are having same clutch setup. So you need to replace Rx100's clutch setup with Rx135's one, including the primary wheel, the clutch bell housing, the basket, boss, and whatsoever it's there on the right hand side, primary and secondary type, that you need to change it with a Rx135 setup. Now after this primary conversion, we need to go for the final drive. Final drive is a chain sprocket. So chain sprocket also need to be converted, and you need to switch it to a 5-speed one, because all the chain sprockets are different based upon the engine gearing. The sprockets are designed based upon the final requirement. The sprockets are designed. So 5-speed is having a completely different sprocket, unlike the Rx100 ones. So the details of every sprocket and every gearings will be mentioned in the description or the screenshot that will be attached at the end of the video. You can keep it for your reference. That will be helpful on any point of time. If you miss to take the screenshot, refer to the description. Everything is mentioned in the details over there. You can take a note of it at any point. Till the conversion is not complete, there is a very important thing that is called as the intake, or what you will feed. Feeding is more important. You have done everything, but if you don't give proper feeding, proper fueling, proper air fuel mixture ratio, then it won't be running very good. So the intake system comprises of the carburetor, manifold intake, and the AIES system. YEIS system. So Yamaha energy induction system, you need to switch that, small box container over there below the tank. You need to change the reed valve to 5-speed reed valve, and also you need to change the carburetor to a 5-speed carburetor. 5-speed carburetors are designed, kind of in such a way that it will work perfectly with only the 5-speed block. So go for a 5-speed carburetor, reed valve, and the resonator box. These three components will make up your, intake side very nice, and then you have a complete converted Rx135 in your hands. Okay, so these are all the components, 7 to 8 components that you will need to change for conversion of a 100 into a 135. There is one very small factor that is called the exhaust note or the beat. If you want, you can change the exhaust to a 5-speed one, but that won't matter a lot, and definitely you will be missing the beat of Rx100 once you convert your bike into a 5-speed, because the beat of Rx100 that is coming on your motorcycle is actually 50% from the exhaust and 50% from the chamber or the block kit. So be very assured that the sound will change, and don't hope for that same beat that you are having while you are riding an Rx100. Okay, costing may range you to 25 to 35k or 40k depending upon cities and selling mood of the seller, how much charges, and even your negotiation skills will matter, that how much good you can negotiate and get a good deal for the conversion. So selling is not a big costing will be an issue, and it is a very much variable and a volatile thing depending upon market. So consider a range of 35 to 40k you will be needing to convert 100 into 5-speed. And what is in my opinion says that if you have a budget of 40 to 45k, then increase the budget slightly, and eventually with time go for getting a complete 5-speed bike itself instead of converting 100 into 5-speed, because both the bikes are different, and I won't suggest you. Both the bikes are having different riding stance, different feeling, so I won't recommend that you go for a conversion. And definitely take my words that once you have converted your 100 into 5-speed, you will be missing your Rx100. You won't be very much, like you will feel that yeah, Rx100, I wish I would have an Rx100. I wish I would have an that bike that I used to ride earlier. Both have different riding feeling, so it's better to go for two different bikes by slightly increasing the budget instead of going for one and converting it into a 5-speed. So that's just my opinion, and I feel so because I'm having both the bikes and I used to have 5.6 Rx earlier. So I won't recommend you to go for a conversion thing. Instead go for a new bike itself by increasing your budget. But if you are at low on budget, then you can try for conversion. That's a good deal if you wish to. So that's all for this video, and in coming videos you will see how half conversion are done and how we can convert a 5-speed into a 135 4-speed into a 4-speed. Till then, stay tuned to the channel to keep the video short. I have kept it into separate parts, and stay tuned to the channel. If you have felt that video is helpful, then do give it a like and share it with your friends. Do refer to the playlist for all the technical videos of Rx, so that it may be helpful for your self-repair and DIY things. Take care, stay tuned. See you in the next vlog. Take care. Bye bye. Jai Hind.